Here you go. You say hi, everybody. Kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Escondido in California, along with Zephy here. We're just having a hug because today is National Hug Day. There you go. She doesn't like it when she's up here at the table with me. There's not a lot of space between the table and the bench, but now she wants to play. She has my hand in her paws. She's giving me my hand, my hug. My hand, my hug. She's giving my hand a hug. Hi. So I hope you all had a happy hugging day. Today was National Give a Hug Day, or Hug Day. And it was also National Squirrel Appreciation Day. I love National Squirrel Appreciation Day. I love it when I'm at a conference or something and the speaker starts what we call squirreling, and you learn all sorts of amazing little tidbits when the speaker squirrels off onto another. Some people call it shiny object syndrome. Some people call it squirreling. So happy Squirrel Appreciation Day. Also happy National Hug Day. It's always good to get hugs. You need 4, 8, or 12, depending on whether you want to survive, maintain, or thrive. So it's been a very quiet day because, as I told you guys this week, I'm on jury service. So I had to call in on Saturday and Sunday to see if they needed me on Tuesday. They told me to call back after 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, so I did that today, and now I have to call back tomorrow after 5:30 p.m. to see if I'm needed on Thursday, and then I'll probably have to call on Thursday to see if I'm needed Friday. So jury service week. So thankfully, when I found out I had jury service, I went in and I blocked out this week so nobody could book appointments in with me, which leaves me basically my time free during the days in a way. So I will still, if I need to talk with somebody and I'm not in the middle of doing a project, then I can turn around and say, hey, you've got time now, or have you got time at this time? So I've got a little flexibility in the work schedule at the moment. Still sitting down doing my work each day. We got some quotes out today, which was awesome. Got a new client today, which is even more awesome. So getting quotes worked up on them. And the really cool part is that today, if you are following crazy travel deals, you would see today's one is a 9-night package, which is 2 nights in Honolulu, then 7 nights on Pride of America over Thanksgiving. And the prices are incredible. So make sure you take advantage of that if you want to go away somewhere for Thanksgiving. We have lots of other the cruise line's going a little crazy right now and including lots of things they don't normally include. Some of them are ending at the end of the month. Some of them are ending at the end of February. But my thing is, get in now, because the earlier you get in, the cheaper the pricing is going to be. Because I have seen cruises that get up around the holidays and stuff go up over $1,200 per person between when they released it to when, like a couple of months before the sailing. So get in now. We've got some great deals coming. We've got a Panama Canal cruise coming up, off a deal coming up. Cheapest. I'm sorry. Yes. When I have an empty calendar during the day, I kind of get a little squirrely. But see, we've got some Panama Canal deals coming up this week, which will be posted in additional to the normal ones. So keep your eye out for those that want to go to the Panama Canals. So it has been a really, really cool day. Been working on trip organization, like writing out my to-do list of everything that needs to be done. Started on a shopping list for stuff that I'm going to need. Well, of course, I'm running out of stuff anyway, so I need to go food shopping. I need to go supply shopping. So we're going to get all of that done one day this week as well, because next week is going to be busy with sparkles getting washed, spit and polished, and then service getting done for oil changes and checking the generator and all that fun stuff that needs to be done, and tire pressures and all that other stuff that needs to be done before we hit the road. So getting her road ready. It's going to be awesome. Left voicemail for the one in El Paso that I'm looking at staying at, and they still haven't got back to me. So I think I'm just gonna try and find another campground in the El Paso area. But that one was right on the 10, which was nice. Hey, kia ora, Kathy Rickley. I haven't seen you in forever, lady. Had to arrange a time to come to Vegas, come up there and see you guys. And Jason's got, when do I leave? I leave this campground on January 30th and go up to Santa Clarita, and then I leave Santa Clarita on February 3rd and start my trip across from California to Florida. So yes, it's all starting to come together. And I do have to get a rental car while I'm in Santa Clarita because I'm looking at selling my car, but I'll get it hot. That's another thing that's going to go on my list. Hang on. I have to call out Reanimal. Right. Another one I want to do build. Mirrors make great boards because I'm a post-it nut, so they make great boards. So yeah, so it's been a quiet day. We did go out and I did get Zeffy some extra TREATs, which she gets when she goes to the dog sitters, and they're the ones that no dog can refuse. So yeah, I got her some of those today. So I'm just taking time and stocking up on a little bit of this and a little bit of that, so that when I'm on the road, I don't have to worry about too much, just getting like fresh fruits and vegetables along the way. I do Walmart runs along the way, but if I don't have to do one, I don't want to. And the only reason we do Walmart a lot is because if you go to the superstores, they've got an RV section. So if there's something RV supply that I need, they have it. They have like the special toilet paper we're supposed to have, and they have it at a really good price, which is cheaper than in the camping stores and stuff. And you can't get it in supermarkets. And then they have, pretty adequate produce and all that sort of stuff. So we like going there because it's just one-stop shop, and I can go for a power walk around with a shopping cart, and usually like a slalom course, through the aisles, around people and all that sort of stuff. And so I go for like a 30-minute power walk around Walmart, and then I start the shopping trip. So I know. Let's see, we've got laundry to do this week. So we've got a busy week. We've got a busy week, even though we do have jury service, but we don't have jury service tomorrow. So I've got to call up tomorrow to find out if I need to go Thursday, which means that tomorrow I can get these quotes done that I got handed today, and with new clients, and then we can get laundry done, and I got to get some tote containers because I'm kind of looking at how I've got stuff in the RV, and I'm like, there's some stuff that doesn't really need to be inside the RV, but it's stuff I need to take with me. So if I put that into tote bags and then store them in the lockers underneath, it'll give me a little more storage space in here, especially like around the food stuffs and that sort of thing too. When I've got a very limited space for foods, but I also have these 2 drawers that go underneath the benches of the dining area, which would make great pantry storage. But I have other stuff in there, and that other stuff doesn't need to be there. It can go into totes and go underneath in the lockers underneath, and then I can turn the drawers into pantries, which would be awesome, because then I can take some of the smaller containers out of the cupboards, put them into there, and then put the bigger containers up there. So doing a reorg on everything. So it's going to be awesome. Yes, I'm even going to get a tote that's going to be just for Zeffy's stuff. Although she will have her toy box, which will stay inside the RV, and I've got containers that have her training treats in that I can just grab handfuls of. What's this? Power walk? Girl, jump on a bike and do a few around Walmart. Yeah, I can just see that going down really well. Jason, you just crack me up. Oh, and what you did to your daughter the other day, Jason. Oh my gosh. He turns around, he was chopping up, I must have been like, what was it, jalapeno peppers? He chops them up and hands them to one of his daughters like it's a green pepper. And she starts eating it, and she's like, this is not a green pepper. And then she's like running around looking for milk and trying to get rid of the burn in her mouth. That was mean. Oh. And all Jason could do, and you see him in the video, he's just standing there cracking up laughing about what he did to his daughter. That was not nice. You have to watch you. Just as well I don't like peppers. So you won't catch me on that one because I don't do spicy food at all. So I'm very wary when it comes to peppers. I don't like green peppers. So you won't be able to pull that one on me. Just to give you fair warning for when I come to Arkansas and visit you guys. But yeah, so it's been a... Yes, I did laugh. I felt for the poor girl because it just reminded me of the time when we were we had a potluck lunch after church one day, and I was a teenager at the time, and there was all this food, everybody brought in a plate of food and all that sort of stuff. So I'm like, oh, it's a really cool looking salad. And I mean, it was a really nice looking salad. It had hard-boiled eggs in it. It had lettuce. It had tomatoes, and I thought it had grapes. Well, I'm there, and I mean this, and of course you put this grape into your mouth, expecting the beautiful sweetness of the grape and the juiciness of the grape, to find out it's an olive, and you had never tried olives before. It was this horrible salty thing. I'm sort of like trying to get this taste out of my mouth. So yes, so when you go and eat a grape, when you think it's a grape and it turns out to be an olive, there is a big shock to the taste buds. So I kind of felt for Kate with her father giving her jalapenos and telling her it was green peppers. That was not nice, Jason. So I'm going to keep an eye on you when I get to Arkansas. You have been warned. No, I hate olives. I will have olive oil on stuff, but I don't like olives. And then I was what were we doing yesterday? Oh, that was when we were talking about maple syrup yesterday. You have to watch yesterday's one about the maple syrup and the oil and fat taste and the fat tastings. That was interesting. National Hug Day. You need 4 hugs to survive. No, hang on. I've got to remember what this is. 4 to maintain, 8 to survive, and 12 to thrive. Hugs a day. So Zeffie's been getting lots of hugs today. Zeffie's been coming and giving me hugs today. She actually disappeared for a while, and I thought she wasn't in her crate. She wasn't on the couch, but where is she? She was curled up on the bed, and she had gone in there without me. And normally she doesn't. She likes, if I go out of the room, she'll whine or get up and follow me, but it's okay for her to walk out of the room. So now she's getting ready for her night walk. We went for a car ride today to get her the treats. The treats are actually made, like, I've got the chicken ones, and it's very, very thin sliced chicken, or very thinly sliced salmon or venison or beef, that whole range of different meats and stuff, and you can only get them at Petco. And it's like paper thin. It's like very, very thin, and you can break them up, so you can take them from being like a piece about this long to being just little pieces that you can give as like training treats and stuff. And when we take her to the dog sitter, she loves them. She's like, and they just have them in their pockets, so the dogs can smell them all the time. I put mine in pouches, so it's a little more difficult for her to smell them. But hey, sweetie girl, somebody wants more pets. But she got on the bed this morning. She was very active on the bed this morning. She decided she wanted to wrestle as soon as she came in this morning. Normally she comes in, lays down, curls up. But this morning it was wrestle time, so we wrestled this morning, and then she curled up and went to sleep. And but yeah, she's doing good. She's doing very well in the car now too. She has no trouble getting into it. Before, it was sort of like, I think when she had the problems with her stomach and throwing up in the car, she was very reluctant to get in the car. But now she jumps in, no problem at all, and we get her buckled in, and she's good. So we've got the new harness on her too, which helps. That's that pink one that she wears. And she normally wears it throughout the day. And sometimes I tell her, I'm going to take this off for now, but we'll put it back on later. And she's fine. But if I just go and take it off and hang it up, then she is sort of like, yeah, no, we're not having that. You didn't tell me you're going to put it back on. You just took it off me, and I don't want it taken off. So I get lectured within a series of whines. What's Kathy put here? My aunt pulled a stunt like that on me when I was little. We were at a restaurant and she pushed a dish of vanilla ice cream over to me and said, dig in. That vanilla ice cream was butter. Oh, yuck. Boy, did I dig. I had a friend who did something like that with wasabi. Butter, I can understand, but when you pick up some green stuff and put it on a plate thinking that it was not me. They thought it was some, like, an ice cream or something. It was on a buffet. I can't remember, we were on a buffet or something. And they take this big dollop of it thinking it was some sort of dressing or something like that. And then they put this big dollop of it on their food or something, took a big bite of it. And I'm so like, what are you doing? They said, they thought it was guacamole or something like that. And they like dip it and they get this big chunk of it in their mouth. And yeah, that was kind of funny, because we tried to tell them, you really don't want to do that with that. But yeah, they did that with wasabi. Took a big spoonful of it. Yeah, so yeah, I can imagine thinking it's ice cream, but ice cream and butter looks so different. Yeah, but that would still be like blah. But anyway, so it's been National Hug Day. Have you gone out and had at least 4 hugs today, or 8 hugs today, or 12? How many hugs have you had today? I've lost count, because Zeffie keeps coming up and giving me hugs, and I give her hugs. So No human hugs though, because I haven't been around many humans to get hugs. So I miss my human hugs. I'm going to dip somebody's toothbrush in mayo. I ain't gonna have to watch you. Now you're giving me all your tips and tricks, Jason. Good. So when I come to Arkansas, I'm gonna have to think of some stuff when we come to Arkansas. Come visit you guys. I have to think of some pranks. Yes, I got the brain going now. So yes, have you had your 12, 8, or 4 hugs today? Have you shown appreciation to the squirrels in your life? Now, squirrels are good. I'm not talking the little furry ones. I'm talking about the ones when the speakers get shiny object syndrome and go off on tangents, because those are always good. There's always little nuggets in those little tangents and things. So I like my squirrels. So I'm appreciative of my squirrels because I learn lots. And so we're getting out quotes today and quotes tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll find out if I need it for jury service on Thursday. It's kind of a pain having the jury service thing because there's so much I need to do. Like I could have had the RV in this week for servicing, but no, it didn't work out because I was supposed to leave this week, but had to extend it. But anyway, that's it for me. I'm done. I'm going to go take the puppy for a walk because she's now about to go. Yes, she's now running up and down the RV, which means that she's probably looking for some toy that she's lost. She's probably thrown it over the other side of the bed where she can't get to it. Have you lost your toy? Yeah. Come on. Should we go for a walk? Well, that got the back end going. Okay, it's walking time. So we're going to go for our nightly stroll, go put our reflective stuff on, put our lights on, and we are out of here. So have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We will catch you guys tomorrow. And let's see, today's the 21st, tomorrow's the 22nd, which means it'll be the 23rd in New Zealand, which means it'll be my brother's birthday. So my younger brother is turning 48 tomorrow in New Zealand. So, and I know he's not on Facebook, nor does he watch it. So I'll have to give, and my mum and dad just sent me I've got his cell phone number, so now I can go text him for his birthday or give him a quick call for his birthday would be cool too. So, yay, get to talk to my brother tomorrow. Yay, I haven't seen him since July. Yay. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, everyone. I've got an impatient dog right here who is wrestling with my hand. She's trying to bite my hand for whatever reason. Because she's telling me, just tell them that you would vote guilty for anyone on trial and that you advocates trolling for the electric chair. Even for a small crime, they'll let you go, no service. They kind of see through those a little bit, some of them. Although I'd probably look guilty just saying that. But you got to do your civic duty. I mean, a lot of people don't like jury service, and I happened to be on. Last time I went for jury service, they called me in, and I was on one of the first 12 chairs, and the case was a landlord was trying to evict a tenant, and the tenant was accusing the landlord of stalking. Yeah, no, I haven't been on stage in a lot of years. I haven't been on stage in a lot of years. Let's just put it that way. It's been a long time since I've done any acting. So, all right, pup. All right, we'll go. So I had issues with with both the landlord and the stalking incident. So they let me off for that one. But otherwise I would have stayed there, but it would have been a conflict of interest, and it would not have put me in a good place mentally. So I got out of that one. So that was kind of annoying because I wanted to sit on a jury. So I just hope that they do one, it's like a 1-day case and not a 2 or 3 day case, which is going to upset me next week. But anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, everyone. I'm out of here. It's like puppy needs walking. Hey, konera. Okay.